assessment from the Philippine National Police, and joining us now is PNP Spokesperson Ildebrandi Usana. General, maraming salamat po for joining us on The Final Word. Kamusta po ang first day ng ECQ sa NCR Plus bubble?
Good evening, sir. Thank you for having me. Based on our initial assessment po, it appears that generally it has been peaceful, and as far as our people are concerned, they have been substantially compliant. Although nakapag-experience din po kami ng ilan sa mga mamamayan natin na sadya nga pong pasaway, or probably kung di man po, maaaring mga nagdadailan sila as having no knowledge of the recent pronouncements coming from the government itself, no? But insofar as the ECQ is concerned, we are not new to this. We have had all the experiences of last year, and I guess we just have to adjust somewhere in terms of maybe advising our people to be simply compliant with the minimum health protocols, vis-a-vis the fact that all the non-essential travelers are disallowed to getting to different places, given the fact that only those persons that are allowed to get out of those who have essential services and goods and work to attend to. And of course, if there are violations that are being committed, our police officers will simply have to warn them, if not being fined of their violations.
So General, tell us, how more prepared is the National Police this time around compared to the ECQ last year in implementing pandemic interventions?
Well, the difference, however, is that our economy is still open. Unlike last year, it was relatively a lockdown, so to speak. And therefore, it might be a bit difficult for us to instill the kind of discipline that happened last year among our people, of course. However, we are trying our level best to ensure that our people would really be compliant by way of advising those non-essential travelers to come back to their origin. Otherwise, they would be facing some kind of sanction based on the ordinances of the local government units. Aside from this, we have to advise also the passenger jeepneys and buses to comply with the requirement of the DOTR for a 50% allowable number of passengers. And of course, among other things, we have to make sure that our people are compliant with the minimum health protocols by wearing the face masks and face shields.
So General, are you also deploying policemen? Of course, there are policemen in thousands of checkpoints, no? Across the NCR Plus bubble. But have you also deployed personnel to public places to ensure that our kababayans are observing physical distancing?
Well, we have deployed our police personnel, aside from the checkpoint areas, to areas of public convergence. The Palengke, the Talipapa, and some other places where you can find a number of people gathering in. But of course, because of the pronouncement that no more than 10 people are found in a particular setting, we're expecting that this is to be complied with by our people. But unfortunately, there are still who really wouldn't want to comply with to the letter this requirement from the government. So we just have to perhaps advise our people, because the Chief PNP has already given us the instruction there will be no arrests, no apprehensions, except if there are some disobedience acts coming from the people, then we just allow them to pass through, except for those non-essential workers.
Thank you so much for that feedback on the first day of the Enhanced Community Quarantine Season 2 po ito, no? In the NCR Plus bubble. Philippine National Police Spokesperson Ildebrandi Usana.